But that was EMF with Unbelievable. Do like that song. And thanks again, Russell Hart, doing beautiful work with your musical genius. And we're going to go on to Division 4 shortly. We'll have a very special guest, one of the stars of Division 4. But Russell Hart, I'm not sure if were you in the last segment? You weren't, but you're back, Russell, aren't you?
I'm back.
Time for a bit of heart attack.
Alright, I'm going to go through the results of the Army Reserves Division 4.
Oh,
You like that?
yeah, good.
Like that? Better than green, isn't it?
Much better.
Better looking too. I even got the hosie's comb in the break and brushed my hair. Unley Mercedes Jets, 11-19-85 defeated Hectorville, 12 goals, 6-78. Golden Grove, 20 goals, 11-131, defeated Parry Hill, 6-11-47. Pulteney Old Scholars, 19-12-126, defeated Elizabeth, 15-10-100. Salisbury West, 15-13-103, defeated Plimpton, 9-10-64. And the Scotch versus Greenacres.
We're going to leave that one for now. We're going to ask our guest in a minute because our special guest has made his way into the studio. I'll tell you what, he's a handsome young man too, just quietly. He's not the coach of the Scotch Old Collegians. He is their star, centre-half forward, currently sitting on 37 goals. Welcome to the show, Daniel Gale.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
No worries, we'll just get a little closer. Beauty. Alright, we're sorted now. Alright, Dan, now this is your first time on 100.5 WOW FM. Give us the Dan Cahill story.
Dan Cahill story.
Where'd you start and how'd you get to where you are now?
Footy wise, I grew up in Blackwood, Crow Valley, sort of in the foothills. Played a lot of my footy up there in my younger days.
Southern League sort of teams?
It's sort of the Hills League actually, for the Blackwood Footy Club.
Oh yeah.
Started up there and I played a good 2 or 3 years there and 1 year at Sturt, under 19s. And then, made my way down to Scotch about 5 years ago.
Did you go to Blackwood High by any chance?
Yeah.
I actually taught at Blackwood High, did some Gaelic footy clinics there. There's a lot of talented young footballers out that way.
There's been some great players like Nick Warp, Ben Rutten.
Yep.
A lot of Adam Cooney as well.
Yep, the Coon Dog. I remember, I don't know, when I was a boy, which is way back, we used to call it the Pizza Hut Cup, but whatever it was called, that first 18 type competition, you're always very strong in that, from memory. Had some good years. Yeah,
I think the school team sort of dropped off a little bit the years I was there because of...
Don't get hard on yourself, mate.
Yeah, I think more so like the Blackwood Footy Club was always a huge influence there and a lot of the young boys would always go up there and so that's where they play their footy on a Saturday.
Yep. Russell, let's ask him about, it was a twilight game on Saturday, I believe, at Thebby Oval against Greenacres.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you have the exact score on you, but what was the score?
I think we ended up getting up by 6 goals. Oh, sorry.
15-14 to 9-63, so got up by 6 goals.
Good win. And cemented your spot in the 4th place. Tell us a little bit about the game.
It was brilliant, really. Like a great opportunity to play under lights down at Thebby. It's an amazing oval.
Big oval, isn't it?
It's massive, so plenty of space, which I love playing down there because there's always plenty of space to run in and lead into and stuff like that. So the Greenacres, they were really quite good, but they always have a good contest with them, and we managed to beat them by 6 goals in the end. But
is there many ovals in your comp that are sort of that size, close to that size?
I would say a couple of the northern ovals, like
Elizabeth,
Salisbury West was quite a wide oval.
Yep.
It is. I played that various game.
Yeah, so
I also play centre-half forward and kick 5 at Salisbury West. It's
nice.
in the bottom division, but that's not. It doesn't matter, mate.
The bloke he was playing on was 67
kilos. And as centre-half forward, really, if you fire, generally your team is going to have a good day. So let's talk about some of your tougher opponents, the centre-half backs throughout the league. Who's been one or two of your tougher opponents this year? Don't have to actually name their names, but if you know.
The teams I've struggled with, I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm playing Unley today, and there's a bloke out there at Unley who's played with me the last 2 times we've played against him, like the last game last year and this game this year, and he's always real tough and just wears me like a glove. So hopefully he's sick or something today. Yeah. Might be able to get a few kicks.
Yeah, it's going to be tough as well for centre half forwards in the wet today, so we're going to have it hard. It's going to be hard. Hey, look. Obviously, at this stage of the year, 6 and 3, it's probably about where you want to be. Obviously, 9 and 0 is perfect, but your percentage is very good. So you must have an eye on potentially leapfrogging Salisbury West. Let's talk about who have been only Mercedes the standouts to the comp.
I would say, yeah, we lost them by about 6 goals, 5-6 goals first round, and they were good and they were pretty confident. And I reckon also Salisbury West, they played a game of footy which I haven't really come across in the SAFL. It was sort of real free flowing. They didn't man up at all. They just pushed forward at all costs, and that was a huge sort of wake up call for us. So
just rolled the dice, did they?
Yeah, they got a lot of young, fast players, and they really took us by surprise. So I'd say those 2 teams have been the standout.
So they're the 2 teams that knocked you off. Who else knocked you off?
Golden Grove as well.
So the top 3. So I mean, I guess what you need to do and address, and we'll get onto this week's games, but you need to beat the 3 teams above you, and you get a chance today against only Mercedes Jets.
Yeah.
So something to look forward to. Hey, look, let's talk about some of your teammates now. Who else in the team? Obviously, Will Thorpe is a key, having kicked 38, and obviously taking some of the forward pressure off yourself. Yeah. Who else has been standing out this year so far?
Cameron Thorpe, his brother.
Yep.
I reckon he's been best on ground for us the last, 3 out of the last 4 weeks.
Yep.
So he's an unbelievable player. So Cam Thorpe, we've got Ben Johnston, who's just starting to come into it. He's our ruckman. Jem Smith, our captain, he's had an outstanding year. He sort of played a different position this year. He's playing more on the ball and on the wing, whereas he's traditionally a centre-half back. And also Tom Broderick and Doug Wright have had good seasons. Doug Wright, unfortunately, had his jaw broken a few weeks back, so he sort of...
Was that against... you can say what team it was against, because...
Yeah, it was against Salisbury West.
Yep.
Took a bit of a knock to the face, and unfortunately he probably won't play again this year. And
I think you might find that the gentleman that inflicted the knock will never play again in this league.
Yeah, I believe that's the case, yeah.
And there was an article written about it today, so... Well, we won't name his name, but they're trying to stamp violence out of amateur league football, and that is for the best. No reflection on the Salisbury West club, who are doing good things to turn their club around, but that was an unsavoury incident, and we don't need that crap. That's my opinion.
Thanks, Coach Tommy.
No worries. Looking forward to heading down to Salisbury West later this year. Now, I've got to get this right. Angus and Hugo, is it 2penny or is it twopney?
2penny.
2penny, how have they been travelling?
Both.
Stave Green's magic.
Really good. Another 2 players. Hugo 2penny, he's been with us all year, and every week he's 30 plus possessions, and he's an outstanding player, and he's probably destined to go on and play more sort of SAFL football. His brother Hugo has just come and played the last couple of weeks with us, down from Sturt, and he's an amazing talent as well, just a huge body, and very lucky to have him on board. So when we've got him, we're very happy, but we sort of hope that he goes on and gets back to Sturt as well.
Yeah, I have heard you got a few Sturt juniors. Now, one other name I want to ask about is John O'Ville. He was a big part of he used to have a Gaelic footy team back in the day, and he was a big part of that. How's he going?
Great. Yeah, he's really developed into a really good A-grade footballer. He's been around the club now for he was there when I got there about 5 years ago, and he's really developed into a real fine football. So can take a good grab for a sort of mid-sized player, and he's also really hard at it. So he's very, very valuable to us.
Whereas it surprises me a little bit. If you look through the list, each list has got ex-AFL name just about in it. I mean, whether it's Ian Perry or a Viney, maybe it's a coach like a Scotty Bamford or Lester Ross, who was it must be great to still see so many good footballers floating around in Division 4.
Yeah, it is great. There's a lot of talent out there, and Ian Perry, those sort of players. It's great playing. It sort of adds another dimension to the game when you've got those sort of guys running around. So yeah, it's real good.
Vines didn't actually play AFL though, Tommy.
Didn't he?
No, he played SAFL.
That's what he tried out for AFL. Alright, sorry about that.
And Sonny Paps, is it Sonny or Sonny?
Sonny.
That was just for you, Tommy.
I was using Dave Green's material. Let's go on to today's games. We'll leave yours to last because clearly I think his match is around. We'll start with Greenacres and Para Hills. Greenacres, I say they're a disappointment this year. I thought they'd do bigger things. Para Hills obviously lost a lot of players and haven't recovered. So it's a battle of 7th versus 10th. Greenacres need to win, and they need to boost their percentage today. They should do that at Greenacres Oval. But being a team that's disappointed so much, I wouldn't, nothing would surprise me. But Greenacres by 5 or 6 goals. Hardy?
I think the same. I think Para Hills have been really disappointing this year. I know Greenie was a big guy for Greenacres. I couldn't spit a word out then. I know Greenie was pushing Greenacres pretty early, but I think. What do you think, Greenie? You think they'll come back again this year, Greenacres?
No, he's
They
back.
won't play the finals,
Won't play
but
the finals.
they'll beat Parrot Hills.
They'll beat Cahill today. Thanks, Greenie. They should win, 10 goals today?
Door's
I
just
think.
there, Greenie. Greenie, you're not on air, mate. Go away.
He's just trying to jump on camera.
Hey, Giblets out here waiting for
Thank you. No worries. I'm unbelievable. All right. What was your tip? You went
Green
Acres. And what do you reckon, mate? You've seen him firsthand.
I'll go Green Acres because they're always tough.
Parrot Hill's got some good players for him though, but it's disappointing they're not doing playing up to standard.
Pulteney and Golden Grove at Pulteney. This one will be a lot closer than ladder position suggests, with Golden Grove second, Pulteney in sixth. Pulteney must win this game. We've talked about some of their stars. If they're going to make a move this season, it must be today. You'd have to go. Let's just have a look what happened first time they met, shall we, Russell? First time when they met, it was not in the Sunday Mail.
Good work.
Gotta love that, don't you?
But I think for Pulteney to win, Perry, Aishi, Vines, they will have to stand up today and have a big game.
Well, first time they met, looking at the ladder, it must have been Pulteney by 7 points. I think Golden Grove probably will reverse that and win by 7 themselves.
It's at Pulteney today, not at Golden Grove, so I think Pulteney will win.
Oh wow.
It'll be muddy down there. It always gets real muddy that oval.
At Pulteney?
Yeah.
So do you think that'll help?
I'll probably help Pulteney, I reckon.
So you're tipping Pulteney?
I'll get Pulteney, yeah.
That's interesting. 2 of you have tipped Pulteney, the team in 7th. That's hopefully it's a very good game. Salisbury West and Elizabeth. I don't see any way Elizabeth can win it, so I'll keep it brief at Salisbury West. You're saying they play the free
flowing.
Yeah, that's the one. Game, and I think they'll be too strong.
Yeah, I think those sort of games can come unstuck on wet days, but I think Salisbury West will still be too strong for them today.
Yeah, definitely Salisbury West.
Hectorville and Plimpton. Footy budget tipping Plimpton by 1 to 12 at Hectorville. They would have coach Darren Francis. If they drop this one, they'd be devastated. Plimpton have moved out the relegation zone. They're 2 and 7. Again, it's interesting. Elizabeth or Plimpton, one of them's going to join Parrot Hills in Division 5 next year. I can't really see Hectorville dropping this one. They've dropped 4 of their last 5. A wake-up call has been given. First time they met, let's hope it's in the paper. It was a very close game. Hectorville by 4 points. I think Hectorville will win and win by a few goals today.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Tommy. I think Hectorville will win by about 4 or 5 goals today. These conditions, I think, would suit them a lot better than Plimpton. But I think Hectorville will get up at home.
Yeah, definitely Hectorville for me as well.
And our game of the round is Scotch versus the only Mercedes Jets. It's at the white picket fence, isn't it?
Yep.
Beautiful. Which we and last time you were at the white picket fence, you knocked off. Big win last time you were at home.
Yeah, I can't actually remember. We've only
Hectorville, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, Hectorville 100 points.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest,
How many did you kick that day?
Only 4, I think. Yeah, 3 or 4.
Tommy would have kicked 5.
Yeah.
See, it's interesting you say only kick 4. I'd be like, I kick 4.
Yeah.
And sending naked photos of himself at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Not relevant to this, but I mean, I know how you feel, Daniel, as a centre half forward, but it's more about the goals you give off.
That's it, yeah.
Look, they're going to have to stop you and Thorpe. Describe Thorpe. I don't know him personally. Is he a big fella or?
Will Thorpe, he's a sort of 5'9", 5'10", strongly built character.
So conditions may suit more Thorpe than yourself.
Yeah, he's good at ground level.
Yeah.
And he's exceptional when it comes to getting the ground ball, and his awareness of goals is amazing as well. Like, he's always kicking snaps and check sides and that sort of stuff. So and he gets fired up as well. One thing about Thorpe, he loves a bit of a tussle.
Be a very interesting duel. We talked about him already. Angus Twopney, 2 penny. 44 possessions is just reading last week. So whoever goes to him will have a key role. At home, and I mean over the years I've played you a few times at the white picket fence. It's always a good game, always a good crowd, plenty of BMWs and Mercedes, and there'll be an only Mercedes even. Like that. Just worked that one in beautifully. I'm not a suck, so I'm actually going to tip only Mercedes by a point because they're up and about, they're going, and it's even in the reserves right now, even as we speak. They'll start in an hour. It's 1 versus 2, so it'll be a great game of football out there today. I'm tipping only Mercedes here by a kick. Russell?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to agree with you. I'm going to have to go only Mercedes as well, only because they've got the job done so far this year, and they're doing all the right things. So I think they'll roll on with it today.
Yep.
You obviously picked Scotch.
Yeah, I picked Scotch by 5 goals. We've also got a big in today, Ollie O'Donovan, who's a best and fairest from about 3 or 4 years ago, so he should add a bit.
Double O.
Do you still see Matty Cluzak around? Does he come down at
Yeah,
all?
he came out. We had our Ladies' Day.
Oh,
Which might not surprise you, but I
yeah.
think it was Ladies' Day. Yeah, and he came down and had a view with us. So yeah, great to see him out there. It's a good bloke.
He is a top weight. And alright, is there anyone you'd like to thank before you head off, mate? It's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Yeah, I'd like thank all the club sponsors and obviously all the people that work around the club. And obviously a big thank you to Jeff Hurd, who I believe may be in his last year this year, but hopefully he'll stay on.
Of living.
No, obviously no. No, he's not that
Jeff
old.
Hurd's dying.
No, he's thinking about retiring from the presidency. So
Okay, he's actually president of your club.
Yeah.
Is he an executive member, Posey? You don't know? Okay. Yeah, he does a lot of work. I know he organised the whole Sunday Mail bit, so he's a good man, Jeff Hurd.
does a lot of work around the
Yeah.
club.
Without people like Jeff Hurd, you don't have a... he's good with his stats and all that as well.
Yeah, loves
Good.
it.
Good to have guys like that around the club. Look, thanks for being on the show, mate. We wish you the
Thanks,
best of
guys.
luck. If you're out anywhere near Scotch College, which is on... what road is it on?
It's just off Blythewood Road
Yeah.
in Mitcham.
Yep, no worries. Yeah, near the big roundabout there.
Yeah.
Beautiful place to watch football. A
Picket
beautiful picket
fence.
fence. I've hit it once and yeah, tastes good too. Generally, how's the over holding up?
Had ducks. We couldn't train on there Thursday night because it was that wet, but I think most ovals would have been like that. But it should be okay today. Hopefully a bit muddy, but
Get on out and
Should be
see a great game of football. Could even be a grand final preview. Who knows? Best of luck today, mate, and thanks for being on the show.
thanks guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, we are now going to go into Division 3.